Good morning, afternoon or evening. Welcome back to Edenia. Welcome back to CrimiClown television, whatever you want to call it. I think we should figure out what to call it, right? It's our channel. Well, I'm gonna think about that. Probably just CrimiClown television, because my username right up here is CrimiClown. Let's turn on some lights. Yeah. There we go. Spotlight is on. A little bit more light coming in. It's nice and hot outside, but right here it's very passable. It's very nice actually. Some sugar in my body. Alright, so last time we played Stay Hydrated. Yes, sir. Yes, boss. I will. So last time we went on a bit of a bender, and we did some hard mode. Now hard mode, it's very hard, of course, and we failed horribly. We have a very low reputation. That means that we can't do big contracts anymore. So basically, this is a death spiral. Now we're gonna need. I started anew and I got to almost the exact same place where we are right now. Excuse me. Almost the exact same place. We have on the science tree, we have this for extra people on board. We have these clamps, which are going to be vital later. We also have structural fuselages. A bigger decoupler for if we build bigger rockets. But what we really want right now is this advanced rocketry and then fuel systems. We can also go straight for fuel systems. Get the bigger tank. Let's see, where is it? I think, yeah, this is the bigger tank. This is really the tank that we want, but this has the Terrier engine in it. Terrier engine is going to be crucial. I repeat, crucial for orbital craft. So 90 research, that is a lot, but it will get us to the science. It will get us the science we need. Also, electrics would be really nice for the Probodobodyne Octo. Lots of things we want to unlock, but we need some science. Now let's see if we have explore the Mun. Oh, I don't think we can make a Mun rocket with this. We can do some VIP stuff. So orbit around Kerbal, we can do that. And test a heat shield. Test a decoupler orbiting Kerbal. So through staging even. Alright, that's gonna be escape trajectory out of Kerbal. Alright. Now that's an interesting one. I say we take this. Oh, we can't take this. We have too many active. Alright, so we need to haul heat shield into the air. I think we can do that. Alright, interesting. So our current situation is we need to ferry a tourist into an orbit. But the problem is we can barely orbit ourselves. Look at this thing. It's insane. Alright, so this is a swivel. Thanks. And this is reliant. Sure. Great stuff. We're gonna get rid of one of these because this thing is just way too heavy. Now this is gonna be a bit of a problem as well. Do we have any parts left on this? No, not a single one. Huh? Alright. Well, we have a single one left, so that's why we're adding another tank. Alright, so this should be, in total, enough to orbit. You need about 3,000, I believe, to orbit. Let's save it. We're gonna put a couple of tourists in space. Jeb is already an experienced pilot. Now, we want the engineer to become one as well. Alright, let's try this. We at least have Valentina who can hold steady. So basically simple SAS is this. Hold the wheel steady. And that's all. Alright, we're going to try. Let's check our staging. This is correct. Then these decouple, then this decouples, then this goes on and decouples. Right. So we have this contract right here that we need to orbit. That is one thing to be sure of, but we also need to haul this heat shield into a part of the upper atmosphere, and in the upper atmosphere it will try. Oh, we don't need to do anything. We just need to. We don't need to test it. We don't need to try and test it. That's a load of luck right there. All right. All right. So the liquid fuel is currently depleting way faster than our solid fuel. So that's something we need to address with this rocket, because we're not going very fast, very quick. Also, if we turn it down, we lose our ability to swivel, which is the exact reason why we got this rocket instead of the other one. This is a heavy rocket, and this is not an ideal craft to fly. It will work. It worked before, but it's not the best. Alright. Now this is a lot smaller, and it will serve us a lot better. Alright, so we need to get to a certain speed. Within a certain speed we need to stay in this speed range. So let's not move too fast. Alright, we did it. We did the contract. Check. We are not looking at our orbit at all. We are way too high. Way too high. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a bit until we are in actual orbit. Alright, we're in the air and we have a very high apoapse. I need to point at the horizon and move it. I actually want to point a bit down the horizon. See if we can drop our apoapses to a reasonable... We just need more orbital space. That is all. And then, after we have orbital space... Alright, I think this is a lot more manageable. So we want to orbit, which is going to be difficult. Alright. To get an actual orbit on this one is going to be difficult. I don't think we're going to do it. I think even if we burn it... Yeah, even if we burn everything, we're just not going to do it. Alright. There's no takesies, no backsies with these contracts. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around, point at Kerbin in order for a brief but accurate deorbit. There we go. Plop SAS on and just dive in. All right, we have ablator. We have a lot of ablator. All right, so this is actually starting to catch. I'm gonna pop the chutes, so they will automatically go whenever it's their turn. Oh, did we lose a couple of chutes? No, we didn't. All right, then something else exploded. All right. All right, touching down. I'm just fast forwarding all of this because it's not the best. We're really going to need some bigger fuel tanks in order to get a nice stable orbit around Kerbin, because this will simply not do. There we go. Nice and steady. We can get rid of the drogues. Cut. And cut. Doesn't really do a lot. Might as well keep them on. You know, why not? Cut. Yeah, it's not too much. We are currently... No one can EVA. Nope. Look at them though. Happy as a clam. The tourist is talking to Bill Kerman right there. Telling him all about his adventures while he was not in space. Because he's an engineer. Alright, we done it. 0 science, but we did get a couple of funds. Now, a couple more funds and we can upgrade the astronaut complex. Now that would be really nice. Alright, let's try for some... Right, so what was it? Oh, 2 tourists? I'll take 2 tourists. Yeah. Suborbital and orbit. Alright, so they want to orbit as well. Alright, I'll do the orbit contract first. We really need to fix some of this. Because this won't do. We'll put the engine on this stage where we destroy the rockets. There we go. Also, why not? Why not this, right? We put these 2 fins on there, and we'll just put this one in 4 times symmetry. Now, that gives us not enough parts, but if we do it like this, I'm very certain that we don't need that much fuel once we're there. So let's get rid of these 2. And also, we then need 4 parts. Well, you know what? We can do... Ooh, I don't really want to fly without the wings. Yeah, the wings are kind of a necessary part. Otherwise, it would be very nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to find a way to do without those wings. So how about... Right, so this thrust to weight ratio is off the charts as well, right? So we really don't need this... Perhaps we don't even need the swivel stage. Well, that's crazy talk. That's a crazy notion. Alright. You know what? We'll do it with only a swivel stage. Because I think the swivel is the most important engine here. And we'll put on 4 of these. Gives us 4 more parts. Well, look at that. We can still have the wings. The winglets. There we go. Crucial right there. Alright, so let's check our staging. We burned this up, which is a lot of delta V. And then we burn this up, which is also a lot of delta V. So this comes down, this comes off, and this should activate immediately as well. This comes off, then everything is lost. Alright. So, thrust to weight ratio, not great. Because these thrusters are limited. And you know what? We can limit them to about 75. I want this thing to come off the ground. Yeah, 75%. Alright, cool. I think that's good. Oh, we just reset it. That's not good. No. We want this to go with that. Yep, so we can... As soon as we press the spacebar, we just fly out of there as well. So we don't get caught in the explosion. Alright. Tourist Egg Mark II. This is it. This is your Virgin flight. Alright, so now this guy is a bit of a problem. Because he still needs to go on this entire trip. So we can't take... These two will just have to wait. Just have to wait. Alright. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. We'll make 2 trips. I think that's the best course of action. I don't think it's very wise to put another... We don't even have room to put another thing on there. All right, let's see how this holds. Right, 3, 2, 1. Right, so it goes up, which is a thing. It's also rotating slightly. It is rotating slightly. With slightly, I mean constantly. I don't know why it's rotating, because I don't think it's off-center or anything. Alright, so there's a lot of drag here, so we're doing something wrong. It's very hard to control this thing. Very hard to control. Alright, burning up. That's not good. We're going way too fast. Alright, now this is controllable. We have a very, very high apoapse. We're gonna point... I'm gonna point to here. Try to get some orbital speed in. Now this is wasted effort. We need to get to orbit first. Sorry, not orbit. I keep saying orbit like I'm in orbit. We need to get to space first so we can utilize this engine. Alright, very well. Now we go this way. And we burn this way again. Still has quite a bit of delta V. Quite a bit of meters per second of change. We're going to need to make this as picture perfect as can be. Right, so apoapse. We're just gonna make some bursts right here. We're gonna throttle up and do a little bit of a burn like this. We want to utilize every droplet of fuel that we have. Point it right at the horizon. Go. Something's happening. Oh, we're just... 2 kilometers. That's not an orbit. Right, now one of these... Suborbit... No. No, this guy had already done the same thing twice now. Alright. We're gonna drop down. Alright, dropping down, here we go. I don't know what this thing is doing, but please point this way. Thank you. We're going fast. Alright, we're gracefully crashing now. gracefully crashing. Alright, 5,000 meters, that will be fine. Always deploy to anyway. Yeah, we'll slow down. Easy. Right, now I believe that this is called the Highlands, and I believe we haven't been here yet. Alright, couple of seconds. Here we go. How's the ablator doing? Ablator's doing fine. We could technically take less and still be fine, but I want to. Alright, roll. Alright, so tourists may not activate a hatch. Oh, because yeah, there is a crew hatch, but there is something in front of it. Alright. Hey Val, how about this EVA report? Oh, we're still in the grasslands. Alright, nothing new. Move on. Alright, so right now we're just wasting money and not really getting anywhere, which is basically not what we want. We want not to waste money, we want to make some money. So so this design, I think it's a bit overkill, right? So what happens to our delta V if we get rid of 2 of these? It becomes less. Alright, so it is better to have more boosters, but what if the 3rd booster would be right underneath it? No, that's not good. Right, I'm just thinking aloud here, but we need to make this better somehow. So what if we put the main stage like this? Right, this main stage already has quite a bit of power in it, and this would get us off the ground. We definitely need the swivel to stay still. So what if we do this? Right, 1 part left. Lots of delta V this way. 1 extra part left. We can put on another fuel tank in order to go further with the main stage. Now, does that help? Yes, that does help. Alright. This is the rocket of the future, ladies and gentlemen. We'll, you know, you've been on a tour twice now. We'll just get the tourists in. Wilner and Verbal Kerman. Hello. Welcome to the crew. Alright, so one thing I forgot to check, but which is really important with this, is staging. I want this engine to help on the main stage. I want this to be on low throttle. Low throttle. And we're gonna throttle it up as soon as we hit a certain threshold. Now this has 2.6 thrust to weight ratio, which is quite a lot. This is probably going to be unnecessary. I'm probably going to have to tweak it just a little bit. Also fix the staging, of course. So we want this engine to start here already, and we want this. This is now thrust limited to 75. We'll thrust limit it. Oh, actually, using thrust limiter makes it less efficient. Interesting. So this gives us a lot more speed to work with. A lot more velocital change. Alright, I trust the game and I trust the I trust the game to know best. Let's go. Alright, so wibbly wobbly whoop. Here we go. Just I'm gonna go low throttle on the main stage. Alright. Bust up. This is it. It's not keeping, it's still turning, so I'm gonna throttle it up a bit more. You know what, I'm gonna throttle it up entirely. It's wobbly. It's very, very wobbly. Alright, this is a surefire disaster. This is not going well. We can't control this. Not a single bit. Alright, so we would try and change our heading. And we would love for this to go... Whoop. Oh, come on. Turn back. If I could turn back time, I would do things a little different. Right, so we have a lot of fuel left. The only thing is now, do we have the time? Do we have the time? As soon as we have bigger fuel tanks, I'm gonna be in such a better mood. Because now the part limit is usually because we have a lot of fuel. But if we make the main stage lighter and limit the thrust on the rockets a bit, I think we could save a lot. Alright, so we're in space. Let's move forward. We need to make some speed. This rocket could really work. I feel like it could really work if we could control it. We do not have good ascent with this rocket, which is kind of crucial, of course. I think we have plenty of fuel to circularize. Alright, apoaps. I think we have plenty of fuel to circularize. Alright, I'm gonna do this a bit smarter now. So let's warp towards the apoapsis. Right at the apoapsis is where our burn is the most fuel efficient. Right, this is it. Definitely enough fuel. We're in orbit. Oh, that was entirely accidental. Alright, so current cash flow, still not a lot. This costs us a lot of testing. Flight time, check. Do we see orbit time here? I'm really interested. First hop signal? Nah. Burn time to 0. 5 seconds. Alright. Altitude, velocity. This does not give us the orbital time, which is a bit of a sad thing. I really wanted to know. Alright. Now, of course, we need to burn backwards in the retrograde option in order to get back down to Kerbin. When do we get back down? Periapsis around 50. That will do. Now, one last thing. We want this to go further away than us. So let's point it anti-radial and plop. Get rid of it. Now this module right here will have to come back to Kerbin, as we've done a couple of times already. Alright. Getting back in. I'm gonna point it roughly about here, because I know that when we hit the thicker part of the atmosphere, we will be right about there. All right, let's see how's everyone doing. Well, that's upside down. I can't really view it from the right angle. Nope, I can't really view it from the right angle. But look, these two tourists are really happy about things. Val has a great experience. Yeah, love it. Great stuff. All right, here we go. Contracts, will you please shut up? There we go. We will try and enter atmosphere as smoothly as we can. Thick atmosphere. Here we go. We're about to hit it. 55 kilometers is the thick of the atmosphere on Kerbin. Just about to hit it. Is it 50 instead of 55? I thought it was 55. Hey, Minecraft is back, boys. Hi, bro. Nice rocket. Thanks. Alright, here we go. Yep, alright. We're about stable. Trying our best not to make our tourists nauseous. How are they doing? Whoa! Yeah, that will flip you around. Right, I think they're fine. Wilner and Verbal Kerman, they're fine. They are fine. Here we go. Going way too fast, of course. Crash Landicoot. There we go. No data. Not connected. No signal. These are all good things. These are all good things. Alright. We're deploying parachutes. There we go. Going way too fast, but easily brought down by these parachutes. 5 of them. Look, there's the Mun. We're gonna go to the Mun one day. But that day has not come yet. Alright. 1,000 meters. It's such a countdown every time. I wish I could make space planes already. That would... I don't think we can make a space plane with our current technology. That would be insane, though, if we did. Alright, we're really going to need some science very soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rocket into orbit. Because we now have a little bit of money, but we would really like to update the... what's it called? The astronaut complex. Because upgrading the astronaut complex will make us be able to EVA. And EVAing will get you a lot of science. Splashdown. Yep, there we go. Recover. Oh boy. Oh, we get a science for returning from Kerbin orbit. All right. So we get a couple of things. Temperature. All right, we're expires in 3 days. You know what? Let's take the Mun contract. We're gonna do one more tourist because we still have that one tourist sitting in our base. We want to give this guy a chance as well. So Val is now level 1. Jebediah is now level 1, which is really nice. We'll take Bill to oversee. Now, what What are we going to try and do here? Because this rocket, very long. Let's try and make it a lot shorter. Let's see. Then we probably don't need as many boosters as well. What will this do for our Delta V? Look. But just about 2,398, which is not enough, I figure. I figure that's not enough. Alright, so let's put 2 more fuel tanks on it. With these two blasting together, that will not really make a difference. So if we make this, for example, 7. Alright, so that makes a difference. So making it longer will help. Because this will have more... well, more steering power, basically. Now, this thrust limiter, right? We want this to be not as powerful as it was before, because if we have this super powerful, let's try and put it on 50 exactly, but that's apparently really hard to do. That will give us a thrust to weight ratio of 1.56. If we put it full, 2.5, but that will also get us there faster with more Delta V to spare. Tough. Really tough. Alright, so 4 rockets. That's overkill, of course. We're gonna have to make this side shorter. Alright, so that does not do it for our Delta V. So I think 2 boosters is fine. 2 boosters, and we'll just make it a little bit longer, like this. That's about 3,000 Delta V. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put 1 extra tank on it. Alright, that will probably make the difference. We still have parts left, 4 of them. Alright, so Alt click. Put 4 wings on this stage as well. That's crooked. That's no wonder we're going straight to hell. Alright, here we go. That will try and help keep it stable. It is more weight as well. We're taking more weight into space, but I think sacrifices have to be made. Alright, so this is for now the tourist egg, the definite tourist egg. We're gonna go and leave. And we're gonna do something. We're gonna upgrade the astronaut complex. We finally have enough money. We can now have more Kerbals. So we get Kerbal rescue missions. We can do EVAs and we can do flags. I think this is the best thing you can do early on. Will get you so much science. Alright, so this... in 2 stages we get a lot of Delta V. We get a swivel engine at the start, which will help maintain the balance. Alright. Madsen, our tourist. He's here. Whoa, hello! What was that? What the... What the hell? What just happened? What? It just fell over. Wow, it just fell over right away. What the hell? That's gonna cost us... well, it's gonna cost us money at least, but we killed a fucking tourist. Right, recover this. They survived. For some reason. For some reason. Madsen's still here. We just lost Valentina. Alright, so why does this happen? This is not logical. Alright, I will... I don't like it when it's not logical. The launch pad is out of service. You gotta be kidding me. Repair 25,000. We can't really afford this rocket now. We have no money at all. And we can't take any more contracts. So we lost Valentina. We have no money to spend. So which of these gives us the nicest advance? This one, I guess. Escape trajectory out of Kerbin. But we can't get it because we have 2 active contracts. Alright, let's go to the administration building. Alright, we're gonna transfer reputation. Reputation, and that will get us more funds. We'll do that one. And we can only have one thing. Alright, so now we still have to launch anything. Alright, we're gonna decline this, which will cost us a bit of money and rep. And we'll get a grant of anything, really. Oh. Another VIP mission. Which will give us nothing in advance. Nothing in advance. Alright. That sucks. It does give us money when we complete it, though. We need to decouple something orbiting Kerbin. That's really too much. Heat shield in flight over Kerbin. No, that's a small heat shield. I'm not going to do it. Alright. I guess we can't really do anything. This guy wants to orbit. Alright. Can't do anything here. So how do we get money then? Let's see if we still have any debris lying around. Yeah, we have some flying around. Is this still serviceable? No. It does have an engine, but I can't control it. Yeah. Tracking station. Abandon. Alright, so I have something that we can do. And I believe it's not that expensive. Now, when I say not that expensive, we're gonna need something for a Kerbal to sit in. No, we can't build anything. We really have not enough cash. Alright, so we're gonna have to cancel. No, we're gonna have to take a contract like this, which we can't do, and we'll fail it, which will cost us money. This is a radial decoupler on escape trajectory out of Kerbin. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flip and do it. I'm not gonna waste any Kerbals on it because it's an escape trajectory out of Kerbin. We're gonna make a probe. I'm gonna build a stupid rocket. No, something like this. put a nice swivel, because we don't have any control. I don't believe we have any control pieces, no. Strut connectors. These clamps, we're gonna need some clamps. This costs a lot of money. Alright, and we're gonna put a decoupler on it. And we also need some radial decouplers. And we need to test it while on an escape trajectory out of Kerbal. Alright, so we'll put something on here, and it can be really anything. But you know, let's put something on it which is not too like some of these. Alright, we'll just decouple those as soon as we get there. I think that's fine. Alright, now, communication, because this thing will probably need to stay in touch with home base. Alright, 2 of these. We'll also need some communitrons. Where do we put them? Alright. Try that again. Right. Like this. Alright, so these can extend, these can extend. Alright, we have some stuff at least. Decoupler right here. We'll bring it all up with a thumper. Now this thumper will just get it straight up. I think we can make an escape trajectory with this. This will go with the first stage. We might as well put some fins on it to make it stable. Go straight up. Let's put on a lot of fins. Right, and then also let's put these launch clamps. We don't need that many launch clamps. And we'll just have 4 fins. I think that's better. Alright, this is the most stupid rocket I've ever made. This needs to be tested on an escape trajectory. That means that we have an orbit which exits Kerbin's sphere of influence, and then it can even try and relay for us in the future. I don't think it will do anything at all, but we're gonna try it anyway. This is the straight up stupid. Because it will go straight up, and it's a stupid rocket. There's no Kerbals aboard. And that's why we really want those probe cores, because sending innocent Kerbals their way, it's just sad. Alright, this is what we needed with the other rocket, but we had no parts. Alright. Going straight up. Here we go. If I'm correct, everything has a thrust to weight ratio higher than 1. Yes. All right. This will go up, and it will go straight up, and I will not have any shenanigans. Here we go. Let's check for this before we do this. Right? That would be nice if we checked for that. All right. Here we go. Straight up. Not touching the controls at all. We want this to go straight up. Nothing else will do. Let's try and keep it on the nose. Keep it on the dot. I have no control whatsoever right now. I can't wait for this to burn out so we can use the swivel. Alright, now that... Oh, come on! I've no fins on this stage and now it's gonna spin out on me. Oh, flipping heck. Alright, so... some control regained. Oh, fuck. We should really put some fins on this stage as well. I don't think this will go on an escape trajectory still. Alright, extend the antenna, why not? Come on, you're gonna... Can't pause the game, right? That would be nice. Just in case that you want to click on an antenna. There we go, extend it. Even the straight up stupid rocket. Look, it's going very high, it's just not going high enough. It would have needed to go outside of here and then outside of here. And then it would be right about, somewhere about here. Where it would actually and really be gone. Let's go to the space center. Let's go back. Oh, all right. Take two. Recover this debris. Take two. I think we still have parts left. Yes, we have. All right. All right. So this also needs a couple of winglets on it. Keep it straight up. And also we would really like this to last just a little bit longer, so I'm gonna put some more tanks on it. Is this 26 parts? All right, we can go even further. Alright, so a lot of Delta V. Has it enough thruster weight? Yes, this will get us off the ground. It is heavy. It is certainly heavy. This is still okay. I don't think we even need the girders on here. I think we can just take these. Just plop them off. Yeah, I think that's cool. And then I just realized we could even put fins on here. Alright, now that's a cool looking rocket. Alright, so this is the last thing that will happen. This will happen after the silly booster has lifted us off the ground. I'm even thinking that we don't need the booster and we can just do fuel all the way. Then at least we have the control. I'm gonna do it like this. Straight up stupid. Take two. Unable to launch. I think we are broke. I think we literally are broke. Yeah. Yep. You guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to do hard career anymore. I'm just going to do normal career because I think hard is for the people that really calculate everything about their rockets. But yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to a normal career, with which I'm gonna allow myself to revert flights if it goes wrong, stuff like that. So we can test on camera, and you can see the building process and everything. Because I think we have a problem if we keep playing hard, because we just get destroyed by this game. Alright, main menu. Now we still have a save game. Normal, but that was an older version. Let's see. Twitch, there we go. So what do we have in this version? Lots of science already, even some 90 level science. There we go. That's nice. What kind of missions have we done? Currently active, explore the Mun. So we haven't been to the Mun. We did have a long list of testing parts and ferrying. What's it called? Ferrying the thing. Come on, tourists. Alright, so we have most facilities level 2 already, so that's good. We have cash in this game as well. Let's see what kind of rockets we made in this. The Bobatron. Alright. We already have the Probodobadine Octo in here, so that's good. The Space Hopper, Test Pod, Surface Breaker, and an Untitled Spacecraft. What's the last thing we flew? Alright, that's an interesting build to say the least. Yeah, that's a very interesting build. The Bobatron, this is probably our science rocket, yeah. Looks like the science rocket, yeah. So we have on here. So we have this, the Octo, and we have solar panels on it. A science module. Yeah, this looks like a science rocket to me. Alright. Surface breaker. Yeah, this was in order to escape the atmosphere for the first time, probably. Not bad. And we also had the test pod. Oh no, the space hopper. Yeah, space hopper. This is a tourist craft. Yep. Alright, so similar build really that we have on the other one. Except this uses the big tanks. And this uses a Terrier engine. Very nice. Terrier engine. Alright, we're not gonna continue this save game though. Don't save. We're gonna do a new game. We're gonna do a new game. Because we already have all sorts of stuff in this. And I really want to do a career playthrough. Alright. So this, for all I care, we can delete this. Yes. This Twitch hard, delete. Yes. Now I wanted to do something where we could mimic hard mode, but with infinite resources, like science mode, and then we could check what we had done. You know what? I'm gonna delete all these games. There we go. We've seen it now. There we go. Start new, and we'll accept this burden. Let's see. Kerbal space. No. This is Robotnik space engineering. We're gonna do a career on normal difficulty. Now we could go for moderate. That means missing crew will not respawn. Then again, you can revert flights. So what's the job, you know? No entry purchase required on research. I think that's nice, but normal just gives you the plain basic rewards as well, which I think is really nice. No starting science though. Com network is a thing. You need the com network. Indestructible facilities, nope. Includes stock vessels, nope. That's on easy mode. There is stock vessels, yeah. All right, so this is fine. Let's see, advanced. Kerbal experience. Let's level them up immediately. Now that will give us custom mode. I really don't want custom mode for some reason. Always allow action groups, nope. Extra ground stations, yep. Plasma blackout. You know, I think we'll be very happy playing normal mode. Start. Alright, now I have to change the title on my Twitch account, of course. Alrighty, videos. You know what's even better? We're gonna pause the stream for a while, for a second, and I'm gonna make a phone call, and we'll be back in, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. Alrighty, I'll see you in a bit.